What's good, my family? Welcome back to Jerry Tries Trading. It's like episode 63 now. We're getting up there. We didn't master this shit by any means, but I appreciate you guys for following me on this journey to become consistently profitable. I'm gonna be a little bit low energy today. It was a long weekend, had a few drinks, and when you get older, you can't really hang like that. So we're gonna get into it. It's a alright day. Literally a Big Mac and a McFlurry. But it's not really about the profits. The win rate, man, these trades right here, they just didn't work out when, how I thought they would. And we're going to get into that. We're going to do this pretty quickly because I want to like analyze this VLO trade first. But TGT swing worked out, closed that right in the morning pop, $75, 14% return. VLO, we'll get into that one, and then let's do our my losses real quick. I'm not even gonna get into the market. Nobody knows what the hell it's gonna do, but here's the 5-minute on SPY. For the first hour and a half, we were just trading in this range. So I didn't really want to trade until we got some action, break to the either side. But at the end of the day, we were just nice little roller coaster. Price actually wasn't too crazy, and I was on the wrong side of the market for one of my trades. So we'll get into my losses real quick. TECK, I like the daily. Yes, I'm still using that little checklist, and we'll see how the swings work out. We'll talk about it. But TECK, I had 10 out of 12 check marks. You know what I mean? Broke out above horizontal resistance, above all SMAs. The only thing I was missing was I was waiting for HA trend on the M5 basis, and I got in at 1311. So just to show you guys, 1311, I got in right here because we were making highs. And then right here we had the four, flat bottom HA candles. Was looking for trend continuation here. Not only that, but we had SPY tailwind at our back. I mean, we pulled back with SPY here, but SPY started putting up some nice green candles here, and TECK did not follow, and that was my exit signal. We got pretty relatively weak, and then at that point, it's either do I lean on the daily or do I cut the trade short, keep my losses small. So on this one, especially because it's basic mats, I'm a little antsy on the basic mats because this pattern here, the all-time highs, look at this. If you, switch the chart, pull the chart back up, this is the same thing. You know what I mean? We're making all-time highs. Boom, the next day, nasty, So I didn't really want to lean on the daily for this one. Plus, I'm happy with myself, cut the loss small. Well, $40 ain't that small, but don't hope, you know what I mean? And so if I did hope, I might have been able to get out with break even or maybe a little profit up here. But, I don't got a crystal ball. And I just gave this one a short leash. You know what I mean? And then the next one was Roblox. Fucking Roblox. To the short side every time. I do this on the same stock. Look at all these stacked HA candles on the M5 basis. So I was looking for, I felt like Roblox was weak. On the checklist, it hit 10 out of 12. But what it didn't have was HA candles on a D1 basis. I try to do, if it has two flat tops, then I'll check mark that one. Didn't have it. And then I suppose this one's more about entry than anything. I could have got in at any point back here and it would have been a good trade. But over here, I should have noticed SPY was finding support already. And, we had a little bullish cross on stochastics. TSI was increasing. So just a bonehead play on my part for this one. I really gotta avoid this. And it's only on shorts when I do this, man. This looks so familiar to me. SPY, find support, and I'm going short right here. So mistake on Roblox, but it was a $20 loss, I believe. And then CVX. I like how CVX moves. Oops. Remove drawing. Regular candles. D1. We have a little resistance here. We broke out above it. No real volume though. I think that's key. And then I realized that we have the high from March 10th, 174.76. I was looking for some follow through, or at least wanted to test that. And we never really got there. We were about 20 cents short. But during the in the M5 basis, I love this price action right here. SPY was down, stock was stacking greens. And I got in right here while we were making highs. Did we have H8 candles? Yeah, we had H8 candles right here. But right when I got in, you know, I was looking for some continuation. SPY pulled back a bit, so I wasn't worried. But right here, when SPY really started to kind of take off and rally, I wanted, you know, go gadget. I wanted to be making new highs right here. And when I didn't get that, you know, let's see, I got out at 1347, so all the way over here. Yeah, when we stopped, we didn't make a new high. SPY was actually starting to pull back and consolidate. So, and then at that point again, you know, it's either lean on the daily or, you know, cut the loss short. You know, do I take this $20 loss, fuck up my win rate, or do I hold it till tomorrow? Considering, you know, how much selling there was in the market early in the day, I wasn't so sure I wanted to swing, so I cut it, you know? And I'm okay with, I think I'm okay with that thought process right there. And then we have KBR, that was a swing. Closed that one for minus 14 bucks right in the morning. Then I took Penn. Penn is a slow mover, and you know, I missed my entry. So Penn I got in at 1203. Got in right here. And actually, that's so funny. I got out right here at the bottom, but the contract didn't really move at all. So I got out for break even. Technically $1 because I paid commissions on it, but just a slow moving stock. I want to get a better entry if I'm going to be doing Penn. Moving on. Let's see, we did TGT. Oh yeah, I want to talk about VLO because even though it was a good trade, it was a winning trade, I exited based on P&L, you know, the time in the P&L. I was in the trade for 6 minutes and I was up 45. So that's a 12% return in one candle. I got in right here. Bam. Sold as soon as this candle was forming. And so, yeah, a nice little base hit, but this is for the lesson for the day as far as myself, and I hope this is helpful for you guys. A better way to do this would, you know, this means this, the trade's working. So we can either use Professor's way of exiting where we wait for a 3-8 crossover. So orange line here is 3 EMA, the blue's the 8. So if we use that method, we really wouldn't even have closed. You know, we would be watching these candles closely. Right here, we closed right on it. Right here, we went above it. Right here, we did close below it. So we might have exited right here. But if you use, it gives you more time. You know what I mean? I would have been able to take this extra 108.50, you know, dollar move if I was using, you know, trying to exit on technicals. You know, right here, you could say it's getting a little extended from the 8 EMA. And, you know, I could have exited up here. TSI was going to decrease. Stochastics was going to bearish cross. So those are better signals to exit rather than just get a green bar and take my quick hit. And that's really, you know, it could be a good trade, but I got to work on, you know, executing these trades even better. So that's a lesson for me today, besides the shitty entry on Roblox. Really try to focus on exiting based off technicals, and that wasn't a technical exit. You know what I mean? And this stock was the fucking trade of the day, man. Stock pulls back a little bit with SPY. but doesn't fall anywhere near as fast as SPY. So that's strength. You know, that's showing all right here. And drifted higher. You know, this whole part where SPY's rallying, that's safe. This is safety right here, you know. This is another dollar move, you know, if we were able to hold it. So I probably would have held it to up here though, to be honest. And that was my trade of the day. I love the daily. Huge breakout above this range. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get some follow through, because I did open another long on it. SPY really tanked. A lot of selling on SPY at the end of the day, and this barely even flinched. So I took a quick call. We'll hold it overnight. Hopefully we'll get a little pop, but we'll see, because, you know, energy stocks, basic mats, you know, you'll be making new highs, and then bam, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. VLO, I have 11 out of 12 ticks on my checklist for that one. So I'm trusting in it. And then I want to talk about the swings. OHI, this is 12 out of 12 ticks as well. You know, I analyzed this stock earlier in the day and only had 10 out of 12 ticks. But definitely like the daily. Broke this horizontal support after touching it hella times. Really good volume. Earlier in the day, we didn't have, you know, 1.5 relative volume. So I only had 10 ticks, and it also didn't have the D1 HA. So does it have it now? No. So tomorrow, if we get follow through, then the trend will be intact. You know what I mean? So technically, I guess this only has 11 out of 12 ticks. But if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about the like checklist that I'm putting every stock through. You know what I mean? It's got to be overall SMAs, stuff like that. So this one, 11 out of 12. We'll see what happens. We'll report back tomorrow. And then I also have BHC. And this is cool. You know, some people in the chat after hours were talking about this stock. Makes me feel a little bit, you know, better, considering I was already in this stock. You know what I mean? I found this on my own. So that's always a good feeling. But, you know, we had an upper sloping trend line break to the downside last week. Created another upward sloping trend line, broke that on really nice volume today. So we're looking for some follow through tomorrow. I do have this daily level from back like in December. So maybe that'll provide some support. But with all this volume and selling pressure, I'm looking for some continuation. This stock was really weak and was on my list for a while. So, and this one is 12 out of 12 ticks. So we got to be confident in this. No need to worry. No need to stress out. We'll see what happens, and we'll report back tomorrow. I'll probably sell it, you know, on a little gap down if we get one, or who knows, we'll gap up. You know, I'll take a loss on my shorts and my long. And then I took VLO to the long side just because I like the daily. And did we end up getting the volume? And we did get to you know, good volume. So that's 12 out of 12 ticks as well. So 3 swings, all of them check out as far as, you know, the fundamentals of what we're looking at, and we'll see what happens. Let's see. And I think that's about it. So definitely made a Big Mac, a McFlurry, nothing crazy, but we're still warming up, you know what I mean? Shoot a little jumper here and there today, and tomorrow is game time. So at the end of the day, appreciate you guys. Hope you guys kept it green. Thank you guys for following me on my journey. Leave some comments below. Like, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be recovered from this damn hangover. See ya.